Welcome to Exie Builder Part 2. In this demo, we will create a solution based upon the information model recreated in Part 1. We start in the Solution panel, click in the panel to activate the menu, select Solution, New Solution. Now we select Dimensions for navigation in the solution. These will appear in the panel to the left of the Exie Performer. Then we select Business Areas. This will also appear in the solution. Note that it is possible to add more dimensions for navigation that will appear on the left side of the Exie Performer. These allow for different aspects of navigation, such as account structure as well as business area. Under this dimension, we add a report folder. You can choose from a number of different report types. Select General Report for this example. A report navigator appears, which offers the option of using an existing report or a template or blank. In this case, we have no reports or templates, so we select a blank. We will create a product sales report. We need to select where to place it in the library. Exie contains a library for each project. We can set up a folder structure for report organization. We now have a work area for report building. We're going to create a report in table or grid format. Click within the frame and the user interface opens similar to tools used to create pivot tables with rows, columns, and conditions. Next, we refer to the data we have in the schema or forms window, the information structure we have underlying. We start by selecting which fact table the report is to be based upon. Click and drag this to conditions. The measure in this case will be amount. To enable navigation, which we previously selected as business areas, click and drag business areas to the conditions window. We need to specify the focus area to be business area dimension. The report will then dynamically reflect the relevant data based upon the user's location within the business area. On the x-axis or rows, we can show products. I click further to select specifically the products I wish to display. On the y-axis or columns, we can select time or periods. In this case, I select months. The underlying data set is only data for the first 3 months, so I select them. Usually you select variables where the report automatically reflects data based upon a calendar. I would like to display 2 different data sets, budget and actual. Finally, I would like to focus on one specific account. Select sales. We now have a complete report. To view this report, go up and select Run. The report then opens in Exie Performer. Now we have created a simple table report. We will now go back and add input fields for prognosis. Go back to the Builder Tool window. We will set up prognosis showing as additional columns in the report. To do this, copy the existing structure, paste it in the main header so that it appears parallel to the existing structure. The report currently shows January to March. We therefore need to select the following 3 months after that, April through June. We need to change the data set, removing the actual and budget, and adding forecast. The report has now been expanded to include April, May, and June forecast. Next, we need to specify the new columns as editable. Click on the new columns, select the property, editable. We can also modify headings and names at this point to show the name of the data instead of the ID. In addition, we can format the values to a specific currency, for example, US dollars. We can add a summation row and format that to dollars as well. Now we run the report. Shows up in Exie Performer. And there you see to the right hand 3 columns, editable prognosis columns. To add a graph to the report, close the query window, go back to the main report window. Click below on the table, select chart, select data source. Here we can select new or existing. Select the existing query. We can remove the sum as it is irrelevant. Click run, and the report is displayed. When prognosis information is added, the graph is updated as well.